That's right. Space time. Toro TimeMaster Amazon Pulley upgrade. Shout out to Peter.x. Yeah, old Pete, 4 months ago, put up this video, Toro TimeMaster 30 Pulley and Synchronous belt upgrade. And he didn't go with the Exmark upgrade. He went with the Ohoho off of Amazon. Seemed to be a good product. I went and bought it myself. Shout out to Pete again, man. I went and got the Ohoho. I guess that's how you say it. Ohoho. Anyway, there you go. Over there on Amazon. Bam. $23.99. Old Pete is on the budget. I'm on the budget. So I said, hey, let me listen to what Pete talking about here. You get all that right there, all the good goodies there. There you go. That's what it's gonna look like once you finish. They darker than in that picture there, but hey, they feel real good, hefty, got some heft to it, feel real good, solid. There go your blade adapters. I went in and put them on too. That's your pulleys again, you know. Your bracket idler has the space on there. You get your new bolts. You can use your old hardware if you want to, or you can use the new. Look at the Exmark, $163. You probably can find it a little cheaper, but you're gonna pay like at least $120. There we go. It's beefy, man. You bust somebody in the back of the head with that, I'm telling you. Yeah. Center caps for your pulley. Go to the other pulley. The bracket idler. Again, it's got the space on there. There go the blade adapters. So let's get into it, man. Let's get this cover off. Let's take the top down. Take a little minute, you know, I done sped this up. Yeah. That's a 3/8, by the way. 3/8 socket I'm using to get that front cover off. Go ahead and blow that grass out right quick. Bring it back in the garage. I need to clean the garage up, people. I really do. It ain't too bad, but I got to get some stuff organized in there, man. I had a little tight space I'm working in right here. Take them center caps out. So we can get to the them screws there. There go those are not the OEM pulleys. My OEM, one of the back one broke off the idler. So I had to put that Synchronous belt on. That's not an OEM. So basically what I'm doing is upgrading my pulleys and I'm upgrading my Synchronous belt back to the OEM. The original one, you know, it tore on me when that idler pulley back there broke. So yeah. Get the good parts back on there. I had to get the Mower up and running real quick. So I had, you know, that was the best I could do on Prime was a lot of the aftermarket stuff off Amazon. But I got the OEM. It's here. We putting it on. It's already on now. You know. Yeah, we just loosening up the pulleys that's on there. Get them off. Take that front one off. Now we're going to have to remove that pulley brake spindle off that sprocket over there so we can get the belt off. I'm gonna keep that belt now. I ain't cutting that belt off. Just gonna keep it. Be a good backup belt. I'll probably go ahead and give me another OEM. I'm gonna go ahead and give me OEM belts in stock. That's what I'm gonna do, people. With this Toro here, man. You never know. The Toro is like copper fit, man. You got to put, you know, when you got that bad knee, bad hamstring or calf or something, you got to put a brace on. That's the Toro, man. You got to put braces on this. Got to get that good copper fit on there. But anyway, man, we just in here moving these screws, man. Get this bracket idler up out of here. Now on this one right here, there's a nut underneath there. They're keeping that pulley on there. So you got to get that loose to get the pulley off of there. But see, the new bracket, it has a spacer built in, so all you gotta do is just drop that screw in there in the washer. You good to go. Yeah, we loosening this up right here because we're gonna have to get that pulley brake spindle cap off. So loosen that up. That was a 10 millimeter wrench I used, and I used a 5/16 on the little part back in the corner here, and I ain't take it all the way off. I just flipped it up. Now we got to get that big hex nut off. I put that screwdriver in on the other side, put a 20 millimeter socket on there, the long extendo. But if you got the swivel joint, that'll be better for your impact wrench. But I don't have one. I need to get me one. Don't use that socket. My socket is too long right there. That's a 3/8. I was getting stuck in there, so I had to go back and get my ratchet wrench. You know, it is what it is. I still got it out of there, people. The screw came out. So we getting this guide belt spindle plate off. Because we got to unloosen that drive belt right there. Got that off. Sprocket just sitting there. Now, this didn't happen the first time I changed my belt when I put that aftermarket on now. When I'm putting this OEM back on, my shaft spindle fell out. I don't know if there's any indicator on my spindle that's failing or not, or it just came out. Because it slid through. But I was able to get it back in. Wasn't no problem. Put something on the underside to hold that blade up so I can get it back, get the shaft spindle back on that nut. Lock it in. There you go. Bracket idler. That's the new one with the spacer already on there. You just slide the pulley on there. Put the screw in there. And the washer. Put your other screw. I use the OEMs, the screws, two little black screws. But they do give you some new ones in the kit if you want to use them. Yeah, that sprocket is loose over there. That's because that shaft, look, there go the shaft spindle right there. But that's all right, I worked it out. I got it back. If you get in panic mode, sometimes just go relax. Take your break. Get your thoughts together and then get back in there. Remember how you took it apart? Just get it back, somewhat within the specs of how you took it apart, man. Don't be scared, intimidated. It's easy to work on this mower. I think that's why a lot of us like it. We know it's a piece of, but we like it because you can fix it and keep it going, man. It's a good mower, man. They just need to put better parts on there. Like, you should already have these beefy spindles on there for $1,600, man. Come on, Toro. We got to do better. Should already have some better spindles on there. But anyway, right there, we put that bolt on. Got to use a wrench and a ratchet. That's a 1/2-inch socket right there. You ain't got to tighten it all the way up at first because you're gonna need to leave some room in there. But I was just messing around with trying to get an idea of how much tension I was gonna put on it. Cause I used the new parts. I didn't go back with the old one. So I clamped that down, the blade engagement cable, so I could get that out the way. That brake engagement part down there, it hits up against that pulley brake spindle. Got the belt back on. I was able to get the belt back on easy because the shaft spindle came out, and I just moved that sprocket up and worked it on. But my blades are not perpendicular to each other on the underside, so we got to get the blade timing right, people. Yeah, make sure you do that. Now, I'm gonna have to go back and take off that front pulley there and get that belt off that sprocket and get my blades perpendicular. But that's coming up. Right now I'm just putting that pulley brake spindle back on, playing around with this, just trying to get an idea how I want to set the tension. I did go check out a couple other videos just to make sure I was doing it right. And that's the thing about these videos, man. It's kind of hard to get to nail a one watcher, man. I done watched probably about 5 different videos. It's gonna be something that didn't get added or left out. There we go, just putting the drive belt back on, putting that guide belt spindle back on the drive belt. We locking it on down, but I'm not satisfied with the blade timing, so I'm gonna correct that. Right now, I'm just putting some of this stuff back together. Pulleys look good. They really do. I think they're gonna hold up. If I get over 2 years off them pulleys, they beat the OEMs. The OEMs only made it a year and a half. That's the old pulley. There go me showing you. We cattywampus, people. We're not perpendicular. Put them center caps on. Then I'm gonna have to come back, take them off. So I can take that pulley off. Take that front pulley off. There we go. And then I lift it up and work from that left side. Got the belt off the sprocket. Got that blade set perpendicular. Now, you're supposed to lock it in with the screwdriver. I forgot at the time. I went back and did that right. Supposed to lock them in with the screwdriver. Yeah, so we got the blades right. Get that sprocket back on. That pulley. Get that pulley back on. I use my automatic driver right there so I can get a little extra torque on. Now I'm just messing around with the tension again on the belt. I adjusted it again because you want a little bounce in it. You want a little spring back towards. You don't want it too tight where it don't flex a little bit. So right now I'm just playing around with it. But again, I tinkered on it a little bit more the next day. And that what I'm pointing at is that drive belt. And what I'm getting at, you'll see right now, the perpendicular, got the blade timing right. We got the blade timing right. All right, this is the next day. We're gonna fire up here, see if them belts move like they supposed to. Again, remember I told you, I adjust the tension a little bit. Just a little flex in there. Too tight, too much tension is gonna tear that belt. So, I think that's to my liking. Now, the problem that's gonna come out of this next is when I started it up, the drive belt had slipped off. I had to go on the underside, put the drive belt on. Then I was able to crank it up, get it going, right? That's what I'm showing you right there. I got the blade engagement on. It's not coming on. That's because that drive belt not on. So I fixed that. Boom. Now we're gonna crank her up, get it going. She gone. But I still don't like what I'm hearing. Now I noticed this a couple of weeks ago when I was mowing with that drive belt. That's an aftermarket drive belt. And I got another video where I changed the drive belt out. It's the continuation of this one basically. So check that out. But the drive belt is too big. It's not spec right. So it's too loose. So it's causing a lag and it's not giving that power to them blades like it was supposed to. I could hear it. I was like, something ain't right with my mower. I could tell something was off. So that's why I said once I upgrade the pulleys and upgrade, put the Synchronous belt on, I'm gonna put the OEM drive belt on. So that's the next video. Check it on out. Put that drive belt on, but everything was good, man. Shout out to my man, what's it, Pete.X. Yeah, I like these pulleys, man. They feel good, man. Save yourself some money, man. Don't worry about them Exmark joints. $23, if you can get 2 years out of this, we gonna see. Peter.X, man. Go sub up to him. Anyway, it's space time. Sub up to me. Toro TimeMaster Amazon Pulley upgrade. I'm out of here. Peace.